Hi, I'm Susan Young, Mindful Coaching. Today we're doing a meditation on that there is more right than wrong. So whether you're struggling with a intense issue, which I know some of you are, whether you're in a period of your life that feels flowing and soft and easy, we all have things that we struggle with. That's the nature of being human. So we're going to invite something difficult to come forward and then invite ourselves to focus on how to hold that with more ease and not get stuck in the story. So I'm going to invite you to close your eyes if you're not closed yet. And maybe I'll lead with Barbara Brown Taylor saying again, I have learned things in the dark that I could never have learned in the light, things that have saved my life over and over again, so that there is really only one logical conclusion. I need darkness as much as I need light. So as you come into a strong, steady, dignified sitting posture, closing the eyes if they're not closed yet, dropping down more deeply into the body, and bringing the breathing into a deep, full breath. Imagine there's a light. And when you wander off in the mind, come back to this breathing where there's a light at your nostrils, like a little flashlight's being shone on them. And you're going to breathe in and breathe out slowly and steadily. And every time the mind wanders, you're going to bring it back to the light of the nostrils, breathing in and breathing out. Letting go of judging right or wrong. There is more right than wrong in your life. You have the capacity to handle whatever is within your life, whatever path you are being asked to walk on, just through being human. There is more right than wrong. Sometimes difficult emotions may get the better of you, but they always pass, and you always make it through them. Sometimes difficult physical experiences. You are not your body. You are not your emotions. You are not your thoughts. By bringing mindful awareness to the process of going through hard emotions, hard physical, hard thoughts, you can come to recognize your own resilience more deeply. Seeing clearly that you are resilient, seeing clearly that you are more than your body, more than your emotions, more than your thoughts, allows you to handle the difficulty, the challenges, the intensity that sometimes emerges in our life. You are training or teaching or supporting and guiding the mind, the awareness, to know that you are okay, that there is more right than wrong with you, just as you are. Sometimes difficulty may still whip you, any kinds of difficulties may still feel that they are predominant. And you are on a path to release your attachment to them and the story around them, and come back to not judging, being aware and conscious, holding yourself in deep compassion. Now I invite you to bring forward a challenging or difficult or intense or painful physical, emotional, or mental event or experience. If you've experienced something recently, bring that forward. But if there's nothing, if you're in a time of your life where things are smooth and easy, cast your mind back to something more in the past and bring that forward. See if you can practice not indulging in the story around the feelings or the physical intensity or the mentalness. Stay out of the story if you can and be with the feeling or the physicality or the mentalness, the mental event or thing that's going on. Focus on the feeling or the physical or the mental. And if you start to feel flooded, then invite it to be away from you. We've practiced this. If it feels like it's in your body, Then create some space if you start to feel flooded with emotion. Put it as though someone was sitting across from you, the event or the feeling or the things. And if that still feels too intense, as we know, we can put it out on the sidewalk, we can put it up in a tree, we can put it on the moon. So finding just the right distance from this difficult experience, event, thought, feeling, physical. Just the right distance so you can be with it, but not get overwhelmed by it. Notice if there's judgment emerging. You're not good enough. It should be better. The person maybe you have a difficult thing with isn't good enough. You're judging it good, bad. Invite, if you can, to stay out of the judgment. Stay out of the story. Be with what's occurring. Notice in the body if there's a feeling of a tension, or just investigate it and your capacity to be with this. Just this single moment is all you need to be with this, just this moment. Tending to the bodily experience by softening. Tending to the emotional experience by holding with compassion and tenderness. Being with what is occurring right now in this moment. When you feel the body, when you feel the emotion, what is the mind doing? Can we move into higher level awareness, conscious awareness, with a deep tenderness? Being with the gentle feeling. Notice if the wave starts to feel like too much, stepping away and then bringing it back in. You have made it to this moment here today. You have been through some tragic and difficult and painful things, and even today you might be in pain. There is more right with you than wrong. There's no need to judge your moment-to-moment experience as good or as bad. It just is. There is more right with you than wrong, and you can tap into your resilience to allow this experience to be fully as it is. And now slowly, taking one more breath, allow this event or experience, allow it to fall away. Maybe you tuck it back into a corner, or maybe it floats away into the air, or maybe you imagine gently placing it down. As best you can, let it go. And allow your breathing to be here and now, with a dissolving of this event, experience, difficulty, challenge. I am resilient. And it may call you to check in. What do I need? If you want to put a hand on a heart or a belly or your face, just to let yourself know you are here. I am here for you. Then feel free to do that if that's of help or benefit to you. Do I need anything else before we come to close? Do I need anything else? Take 3 more deep, full breaths. And then before you open your eyes, bring your palms together and then rapidly run them back and forth so you feel the heat build up. And then put your hands over your eyes. Feel the warmth radiating to your eyes so they're soft. And then sliding to your cheeks. And then bringing your palms together before your heart. Thumbs nestled in. If it feels right for you, honoring yourself for your willingness. Feeling the deep gratitude for all that you have gone through. That we learn things in the dark. We learn things in the darkness that we wouldn't have learned if we were just in the light. And I can draw on these experiences to build my resilience and my capacity to be with dark, difficult, intense moments. And when it feels right for me, I can share this with others to support them through dark, difficult, intense moments or days. And then when you feel ready, releasing your hands. And if you would like to stretch, feel free to add that. Thank you for joining me here today. Please feel free to connect with me if you want. info@susancoach.ca.